It's been nearly 3 years since The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came out, and in that time, it has not gotten stale for me. Sure, I play other games, but I don't think that I personally have played Breath of the Wild enough yet for it to get old. It's still so easy for me to get lost in the world, hunting for enemies and food, doing side quests, and occasionally completing the game's main quest. One of the very first things that drew me into the game was the music. The first time I saw the trailer before it came out, I listened to the theme and immediately went to go play it on the piano. It was so good that it still gets stuck in my head every so often. And it only got better as I played the game and listened to the rest of the soundtrack. The complexity of some tracks to the humble simplicity of others shows you the many personalities of the world you are immersed in. There's enough variety to make every little corner of the map have its own unique feel, yet enough subtlety to keep it all tied together. However far you wander, you are always accompanied by a familiar piano and strings, reminding you that you're not far from home. This musical motif helps the world of Breath of the Wild feel whole and consistent. It only adds to the sense of the singular open world, especially when comparing it to a soundtrack and design for a game such as Sonic the Hedgehog. In Sonic, every level has a different theme and totally different music, which works very well in a game like that, because with such a limited way of designing levels, you'd lose interest pretty fast without the constant change to keep you engaged. But in a game like Breath of the Wild, where the job of designers is to make the player feel like they're in one giant open world, congruency in the design and music is key to making that happen. One of the things about video games in general that I've always thought was interesting is the way they design their soundtracks. For example, why does the music during battles become more intense? Why is that silence is so powerful in conveying eeriness or dread? Why does piano always mean peace or ease? It's all about creating a mood. That mood is essential in immersing the player in the story of a game, and it's one of the things that Breath of the Wild does so well. By using different instruments that our human culture automatically associates with certain areas of the world, the sound designers are able to effectively relate things from the real world to the game world, making it more believable and thus more immersive. Different instruments can also enhance the mood. For example, traditional Japanese instruments such as the shakuuchi and the shamisen are used in the Kakariko Village theme. Kakariko Village is a small, traditional village, making the music a natural fit. Another major area, Gerudo Town, is accompanied by a mysterious track featuring most prominently a sitar and a slow driving drum beat. It makes for an excellent desert ambiance, and the instruments fit the locations very well. It only gets more mysterious at night, overlaying a high-pitched synth and harmonic organ. As mentioned, the music changes at night, while still keeping to the same origin and theme as the day versions. At night, themes tend to become much slower paced and as objectively soothing as possible. One of my favorite instances of this is in Gerudo Town. Take a listen to the differences between the two. I just discussed some of the main descriptions of the Gerudo themes, and as you can see, they both have mostly the same instruments, but the tempo, balance of harmony and dissonance, as well as the instruments that are most loudly featured, all play a part in changing the mood. The subtlety in the changes of tempo, melody, and instruments all play a part in creating the world of Breath of the Wild. Musical motifs are important in uniting such a large variety of areas into a single world, and I can say that Nintendo has certainly cut no corners when it comes to this soundtrack. Breath of the Wild does everything right when it comes to immersing you in its world through music, and my hat's off to these three men for doing an excellent job with this soundtrack. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Check out my other videos if you want as well. I know I haven't done a video in this format for a while, but I have a lot of free time, so I'll probably be back with some more pretty soon. Also, I know this was kind of short, but I just wanted to get back into the feel for it. So yeah, that's about it for now. See ya.